Hello, I am Dave Ackman, the creator of the free Generator collection of tools designed to help novice and experienced 3D model railroaders create structural components for their model railroads. This tutorial is intended to introduce you to the concept and process of generators and to point you to another video where in less than 8 minutes you can learn the basics of computer-aided design to take this building beyond basic to suitable for display on your layout. Let's get started. So, what is a generator and what is a basic building? A generator is a program which runs under Microsoft Windows. It's a form into which you enter the design parameters of a structure you would like to build. In this case, a simple four-walled structure with a roofline, a basic building. When you push the green button, an SCAD file containing detailed instructions for the creation of your 3D model pops out. When this SCAD file is post-processed by a simple program called OpenSCAD, a 3D model is created. That model can then be printed directly or modified in a simple CAD program called TinkerCAD to add things like holes for windows and doors. That's where the 8 minutes of learning CAD comes in. My generators are available for downloading at my website, http://daackm.github.io. Right below my introduction, there is a table of contents, and in the entry on Automating CAD is a link to download a zip file containing all the executable files. The form that makes a basic building looks like this. If all of the default values suit your needs, just click on the green Generate button and the process of creating a model starts. That's it. But take a look at all the parameters you can alter to get exactly the building you want, like its width, depth, and height, just by changing the values in the form. The wall height is the height of the side walls and also the place where the end walls start to transition into peaks. The substrate thickness is the thickness of the walls before any features like clapboards or battens are added. If you don't understand the functionality of a design parameter, just click on the parameter description and a brief explanation pops into view. And here is the end product of the basic building generator, a four-sided, single-story building. No windows or doors just yet. After all, this is a basic building. But what if we click one more button to choose a different wall type to create a clapboard building? This is what we get. If we go back to the form, we see that we could have easily altered the size and angle of the clapboards to suit our specific needs. The roof pitch can be altered to any of several common pitches, and may be either a peaked or a lean-to style. A different choice for the building style would allow us to create a board and batten type of structure, like we might see at a feed and seed building at the side of the track. Again, we are totally in control of the geometries of the boards and battens, including ways to alter the size of the boards, the height of the battens, and the ratio of the two, so that the battens may appear outside of the boards if the ratio is low, or inside if the ratio is high. And a log cabin is also a part of the generator. We have control over the size of the logs, how closely they are planed to stack well, and how far the corners are overlapped. That's the beauty of the generator software. You just fill out a form, push a button, and you are on your way. But you do need to know 3 more things. As we said at the top of this tutorial, my generators do not create a 3D model directly. There is a tiny intermediate step which involves another free program called OpenSCAD. My generators are programs which write other programs in a language called OpenSCAD. which itself is a programming language for describing 3D objects. My generators accept your design data from the form and translate your specifications into the OpenSCAD language. You need know nothing about the OpenSCAD language. After all, do you need to know how to build a car if all you want to do is drive one? All you need to know is how to import a design created by a generator, and if you like it, then render it by hitting the F6 key, and finally save the 3D file in a stereo lithography format for 3D printing or further modification. And you just learned how this is done in less than 30 seconds. OpenSCAD also runs under Microsoft Windows and can be downloaded for free from http://www.openscad.org. The second thing you need to know is that there are other generators available in the collection which can create brick walls, roofing, windows, flooring, foundations, and at least a dozen more objects for model railroads. Each generator has its own properties that allow you to customize objects to suit your needs, and new generators and options continue to be developed as time goes by. Finally, there is this thing about spending 8 minutes, it's actually 7 minutes and 17 seconds, learning computer-aided design. The basic building has no holes for windows or doors, but there is another free software tool called TinkerCAD which allows you to punch holes into a basic building. All you do is import your STL file created in the OpenSCAD step, grab a hole tool from the TinkerCAD toolbox, drag it to where you want it in the design, and group the hole with the building. You can ungroup the objects if you wish and move them around. You can resize the holes to make any size window or door holes you desire. There is an 8-minute tutorial available at my website which shows all the details. And spending these few minutes learning TinkerCAD will open your eyes to an almost unlimited array of more complex objects you can create on your own. TinkerCAD is available from http://www.tinkercad.com. So now you know the basics of generators, and specifically the one for basic buildings. You can download the entire collection from my website at http://daacm.github.io. Just scroll down in the table of contents into the area on Automating CAD. Most of the generator options are self-explanatory, but I am investing more time in 2025 to improve the documentation, both general tutorials like this one and tips and tricks on how I use TinkerCAD to get the most out of my generators. So enjoy the tools, and thanks for watching.